Hey everyone, welcome to Vegas Showbiz. We are Jessica and Michael Pellegrini, and we're coming at you today with another Las Vegas vegan restaurant review. It's been requested of us and we were happy to oblige. We've been there twice now. It's Chikyu Vegan Sushi, and we've got a lot of good stuff to share with you. I guess I'll start by saying that I was really hungry and ordered too much food when we were there, but got photos of everything. We're gonna be sharing those photos here on the screen and going through all the different things that we had. They've got so many amazing flavors to share, and it's just a really fun place to go. So before we get into the individual courses, I will hand it over for kind of a review of our overall thoughts of the place, and for that I give you Jessica Pellegrini.
Cute little spot. So my first impression was it's fun, they had good music, it was busy. We're on a weeknight. We took our son, it was a nice family spot. Not super big, like I said, it was small, but lively and fun. And just like most Japanese restaurants, you could see the kitchen, which is always cool.
The guys
and
in the kitchen.
You can sit at the counter, which was neat. I really liked it.
I do
thought
too.
it was kind of a modern take on, you know, the Asian vegan scene.
Yeah, it's 100% vegan, and many of the things that they make are gluten-free as well. But the thing that I keep thinking is, like, if you love sushi, regardless of whether you're vegan, vegetarian, whatever, if you're just a person that loves sushi, you gotta check this place out. I mean, they're taking their traditional concepts and flipping them upside down. They're playing around with flavor profiles that you would never associate with normal sushi. And I mean, I'm just blown away. I mean, this food comes out looking like art, and yet it's still very filling. I mean, these are rolls and stuff. We couldn't finish it all. We had to bring it home.
Right. The food is even like a more modern take on sushi. I mean, they had, you know, the greenery and the flowers and the different bits, textures, and it was really
the garnishes,
good. And, you know, truffle, which you don't normally find in sushi. And it was outstanding.
Yeah, really interesting. One other thing that I'll call out about it before we get into the individual dishes is that we have had vegan sushi at other places in Vegas, and I think the biggest differentiating factor for Chikyu compared to what we've had in other places is that Chikyu is not trying to replicate a roll that you've already traditionally had, like a rainbow roll or a California roll, whatever, something like that. They're not trying to say, hey, we're gonna redo this with all plant-based ingredients. We've had those, and I'm not knocking those are delicious as well, but this is like a total left turn where they're like, no, we're not even gonna mess with what's been done before. We're gonna blaze our own trail here and just experience different flavors. So that was my take.
That was regard to the rolls. Like, they had some very traditional things on their menu as well.
Yeah, that's true. Like, they have ramen.
They had some appetizers, which we'll share with you, that were more traditional, and some entrees, but their sushi was really more, it felt elevated, if you will.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good call out. Yeah, that's what I meant though, was the sushi.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we start going through the courses?
We started off with 3 appetizers. The gyoza, the pan dumplings, they're fried and served with a sweet soy sauce. Those were yummy. All 3 of us at the table really liked those.
Family favorite, kid friendly.
Really nice texture.
Yeah. They were crispy.
Momiji, they also serve it with, which I think is the little orange stuff on the side.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right.
The next thing we had, this was actually one of my favorites of the night. It was a smoked beet salad. You know, their description of it doesn't do it justice. It says lemon avocado aioli topped with fried rice.
Right.
It was kind of a thick dressing on top, which I don't always love, but it tasted excellent.
Yeah.
Avocados, beets, really delicious little like fried rice balls.
That's what I was gonna say. It was
So
like a
good.
chunk. Yeah.
Good.
They get crispy and stuff.
Microgreens.
Yeah.
A couple radish or daikon probably.
Sure.
Really liked that one.
I did too.
Really liked that
Surprisingly
one.
filling too. I was kind of thinking it was gonna be, first of all, it says smoked beet salad, and I don't tend to like heavily smoked flavors. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't at all. Very lightly.
And I thought it would be kind of like lighter, but this was like a hearty thing because of those fried rice balls.
We actually had leftovers for the next day. And
Exactly.
It was still good.
Super good.
The last appetizer we did the vegetable tempura. We don't normally order this. We got it for our son.
Yeah, he liked it.
He did. I will be honest, this was the one thing on the table that I didn't care for. You know, traditional seasonal vegetable assortment with soy sauce, but it was just kind of bland. Needed more umami.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I hear you. It's not the kind of thing we would normally order there. It's not really why I would recommend going.
Yeah, no, of course. Again, we got it for our son, and it just wasn't, it was meh.
Okay, well, let's talk about some sushi rolls because these are not meh at all. These are like
these
elevated,
were so amazing,
incredible. So the first one we're going to throw up here for you is called the monkey flower.
So good.
So the monkey flower features smoked beets, just like the smoked beets from the salad. There's cashews, sweet mustard, and orange zest on top of a creamy tofu, asparagus, and avocado. You can see the look of it there. So there's some different colors going on from the topping of it. Some of them are yellow, some are red. Those are from the beets.
This was so good. That mustard and cashew combination.
Yes, the crunch.
It was
yeah.
so delicious and unique.
Right, because you don't normally associate the crunch of a cashew with a sushi roll.
Or mustard.
Sure, or mustard, exactly.
And it was very good. And
Right.
that was a really good one.
Yeah, I mean, this alone sets the scene for you in terms of the kinds of flavors and ingredients that we're going after. So the next one that we had was called the Stream Orchid. This is a beautiful one, very vibrant colors. This one features grilled inaki mushrooms, takuan and avocado topped with shredded tofu, tomato, bell pepper, avocado, truffle, soy, and microgreens.
This one was my favorite.
Yeah, it'd be hard to be a server and remember
So
this.
beautiful. It was so tasty. It was
Yeah.
so unique.
Love the colors. You know, you eat with your eyes and you look at something like that, it's so fresh and seasonal and just appetizing, frankly.
That one was really unexpectedly good to me.
Loved it. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Okay. The next one is the Sunray. We've had this both times that we have been here. The Sunray is a tempura fried sweet potato with creamy tofu and avocado roll topped with mango, tomato, yuzu, shiso, and a drizzle of kabayaki. I don't know exactly what that is, but this roll is
That relish
incredible.
on top is so nice.
Right.
It's really zesty and
Fruity,
tangy.
yes.
And that fried roll, it's so
The
good.
tempura crunch around the outside is to die for. Our son loved it too.
Yeah, he did. That was his favorite.
He loved it.
He
I love
ate
it
that
though. I
whole
mean,
thing.
I can't see going here and not getting a Sunray.
That was it is a good one. It's a little different, and that mango, I love that.
Yeah, yeah. I again, you know, you've got these tropical flavor profiles now. There's just no limits to which direction you can go with any of these things, and that's why I love it.
Okay, this next one was probably the most out there.
Memorable.
Yes.
Yeah, and we cheated on this one too.
I
We'll
was
get to
not
that.
willing to play the game.
Yeah, okay. So this next one, you see the picture, it's called the Blazing Star. This one is available as a dine-in dish only, and the reason for that mainly is the shot of alcohol. That's a sake in the middle of the plate there. So this one features a soy paper around yuba, takuan, and daikon, asparagus, inari topped with smoked beets, spicy aioli, seaweed pearls, microgreens, boo-boo arare, I like the sound of that, boo-boo arare, and suspense. What do they mean by suspense?
Oh my gosh, so it's a game. There is how many on the plate? 6, I think.
Yeah,
And one of them is kicking hot. It has like some sort of salsa, if you will,
Like
underneath the beet.
like
And
a paste,
You can't
basically.
see it.
Yeah, it's hidden.
She told us what to look for because
Right.
I was
She's not willing to
not willing to get this super hot. And she said it was extremely hot.
So the idea is that there are two of you sharing this dish and you're going back and forth one bite at a time. And
roulette.
yeah, it's like a Russian roulette sort of
Yeah.
thing. And then eventually somebody's going to get the spice bomb. Right?
And when you get the spice bomb, you take the shot.
you take the shot of exactly.
So I freely gave up the shot and
Yeah.
the spice bomb.
Right. I
This
love
one
spice.
was very tasty. It was so hard to eat.
Yeah,
I felt like I
it's
had to cover my mouth
got
to
a
get
circumference.
it in my.
Yeah.
It was good though.
And then when you try to, you can't really cut that with a chopstick
no,
when you try to bite it. It's kind of
a
weird.
little uncomfortable to eat. So.
Yeah, the form factor was a little bit difficult, but it's a very memorable and unique dish.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the sake. I'm not like a connoisseur of sake, but you know, you could tell that it was a good one, basically. So they knew what they were doing.
And it was, it's a fun one. It's a different.
Totally
kind of
fun,
yeah.
memorable. I will say too, I mean, I can handle spice. We've made videos on Vegas Show this year where I've eaten some spicy stuff, and this was hot, man. I mean, this one really
You were
had
sweating,
me.
and like you could see it in your
Ooh.
eyes. It was hot.
It was hot, yeah.
Yeah.
But got through it as always. Okay, moving on. The next one, and this one was one that you picked.
think
I got to
this
give you credit.
Because it sounded so interesting. It was limited time only.
Yeah, yeah.
I said before that's Extreme Orchid was my favorite, but this one might have been my
This
favorite.
one might be
This
mine
one
as well,
was so
honestly.
good.
The Golden Star is what we're referring to, and it's available for a limited time only. This one features shiitake mushrooms with asparagus, topped with portobello mushroom miso glaze. There's an avocado, there's sweet potato crunch, and that's what the little stringy
really
things
yummy.
are on top. And then there's a cremini truffle aioli. So those flavors, that truffle
So nice.
aioli.
Not sushi flavors.
No,
and
but oh my.
so good.
Wow.
That one, that one just kind of blew you away.
I know. The first bite I had of that was just my eyes were like,
Yeah.
it's that truffle flavor, you know, and again, you're just not used to that with this style of food, but it goes so well.
And the
you know?
crunchy sweet potato bits on top.
Yeah, that's little stringy bits.
So good.
Yeah, I know, incredible. Those gave a texture and a flavor to it that just took it out of this world. A lot of the stuff, again, we could not finish it all, and we brought it home. I had a bunch of it the next day, and it was still outstanding. You know, with normal sushi, you might be worried about how long fish would last or whatever. Totally not a concern with this kind of thing. And again, it was the next day anyway, but it was just still so good.
Still good.
So
Yeah,
good.
it was very good.
Yeah.
It's a cute environment.
Yeah.
You know, casual, fast casual. I would
Yeah, they do
call it.
takeout, they do dine in. We've done
Right.
both now.
Right.
Easily.
And they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And, like, they've got a good little thing going. Now, a lot
Very
of their
friendly.
menu, I noticed, or not a lot, a significant amount is dine-in only.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
like ramen, they
It's the
don't
better
do-
experience, yeah, I mean-
Absolutely, but you know, they know that their food is not going to be the same after you've traveled.
Sure, you're
to
trying to
eat
wrap all that up. I got the feel that a lot of regulars came there too. I noticed a couple people hanging out at the sushi bar talking to the guys that were clearly regulars. I love that, you know. I mean, these are the kind of places we love to support and showcase and stuff because it's just fun and they're unique. They're doing a cool thing that people need to check out. There's one other thing that they have on their menu. I have not experienced it, but as I was doing research for this, I found out about it. I think it's cool. I think it's worth calling out. These are, I'm going to say cocktails for lack of a better term, but they're non-alcoholic. They're referred to as euphonics. And it says the future of nightlife, these mood enhancing
Euphorics.
Euphorics. I said euphonics. Yeah, I guess I was thinking about the music style. Excuse me. Euphonics.
That's okay.
That's funny. I just made up a word.
Yeah.
Euphorics. Okay, probably makes more sense. Euphorics. So the future of nightlife, these mood enhancing concoctions use nootropics. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses and these are big words. Nootropics, neurotransmitters, and other positive ingredients to bring some sparkle to your evening without any alcohol. Chikyu is proud to be the first restaurant in Nevada to offer beverages like this. Enjoy. I'm not going to list all three, but there were 3 of these drinks on the menu, and the common ingredient across all of them was something called Kinhai Road like Rhode Island. Never heard of that. They were very mixology looking sort of things, but again, no alcohol. I don't know how euphoric they are or not, but I'd be interested in maybe trying
I'm
it
kind
out
of sad we
sometime.
didn't hear about that. We
Yeah.
just had, a beer.
Yeah,
would've
yeah, right.
tried
I think we had a
something.
Sapporo.
I would have tried.
I don't know,
something
maybe not
more
with
interesting.
maybe not with Enzo. I don't know. I still think euphonics sounds better, but
Yeah.
I'm blaming that one on my glasses. Not
All
you.
right. Well, a reason to go back. I definitely
think so.
recommend.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
It is a good spot. They're very friendly. They were nice to our son and gave him some stickers. It's just the kind of little neighborhood spot that you want to support. And again, if you like sushi, it's worth checking out.
Absolutely. Check them out. They've got some really unique things to offer.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's all that we have for you on this one. Thanks for sticking with us. If you're enjoying our content, please help us out by subscribing to the channel. We've got more stuff coming your way. We'd love to have you along for the ride. That's it for this one, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.